but we're going to start with the Yedid Nefesh. So Shabbat Shalom, everyone. This is Caplan. Some of you met at the installation. This kid happens to be Nadav Oren, who's becoming a bar mitzvah tomorrow. We're starting with Yedid Nefesh. Psalm 95, Lechu Neranena. Psalm 96. going to jump ahead a bit if you have a Siddur that you're using. We're on Psalm 99, just the Chatima Romemu. Page 10. Page 10 on what you have. We're on Psalm 29, Mizmor David. We're on page 11, but it has no 11 on it.
No, but it's the top.
the bottom?
At the top of it.
It has two chupchikim at the top. Lecha Dodi. What are we singing? The first two, last two? First three, last one?
First three, last one.
First one, last one?
First three, last one.
Oh, first three stanzas, and we're going to go to Boi V'Shalom after that. Or we'll rise and face the door. Greet the Mashiach.
Mashiach.
He's coming. Afal Peshu Yavo.
Mashiach לא בא.
She's coming. That's why we're always looking for him.
That's
Never can
right.
find her.
She's coming.
אז זה לא משיח, זה מישהו.
Yalla. Last stanza. Seated, we turn to Psalm 92, a psalm for Shabbat. 92, page 16, what you got? You good? You sure?
Live.
I don't know. We're on a different psalm. Psalm 93. In our packet, our words didn't make it in here because it's at the end and it's a little bit cut off. But we're doing Tzaddik Tamar, right?
Yeah, that's in the song.
On the psalm before? What are we doing? You don't want to do it? All right, yeah, psalm before, never mind. I'm lying to you. It's on Psalm 92 at the end. My notes are wrong.
Tzaddik Tamar Yifrach, Yifrach, Tzaddik Tamar Yifrach, Tzaddik Tamar Yifrach, Tzaddik Tamar Yifrach, Ke'eretz Lebanon Yizkeh, 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 Tzaddik Tamar Yifrach, Yifrach, Tzaddik Tamar Yifrach, Tzaddik Tamar Yifrach, Yifrach, Tzaddik Tamar Yifrach, Ke'eretz Lebanon Yizkeh, 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 Ke'eretz Lebanon Yizkeh.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone. You saw on our advertisements leading up to our installation, our installation, that Rabbi Sharon Peretz, the Associate Dean of the Ziegler School of Rabbinic Studies, was meant to join us for the installation. And the world took a different path, and you were not able to join us. But you also know that we were saying her name for weeks on our Mishaberach list as she went through a procedure that would bring her to a place where she would thrive in her health. And you get a chance to learn from her now. Just a second, and then she'll lead us in Mortis Kaddish, and then after that we'll rise for Baruch.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom to everyone in Portland. Look forward to meeting you in person sometime soon. A few minutes ago, I don't know if you could hear us over there, but a few minutes ago we were joking about the Mashiach, right? And about the moment of redemption that would come. And there's a great story told in the Hasidic world about a village in the far outskirts of the world that was convinced that when the Mashiach would come, they would be missed because they were so far away that the Mashiach wouldn't know to come, the Messiah wouldn't know to come redeem them. So they decided that they were going to build a tower and hire a watchman. In those days, it was only a man, so that's why it's a watchman, not a watch person. And so they built the tower, and they started doing the equivalent of advertising on Indeed.com, whatever it was at that time. And this person interviewed to take the job, and they offered him the job, and he apparently didn't like the terms of the contract. And so he decided to negotiate with them and ask for more money, better benefits. And the townsperson representative said to him, I don't understand. We think this is a pretty good, pretty good salary. He said, and you have really good job security because it's not like the Mashiach is coming. So I tell you that story because I think in Judaism, when we tend to think about redemption, when we tend to think about the moment of pure joy, pure goodness, we think it's some far off moment, right? A cataclysmic moment when the world will shift on its axis and everything will look really different. But the truth is, that's a really hard thing to connect to. Because we think, we don't really necessarily think, that was the joke we were saying before. It's not like he's coming so soon, right? Or she's coming so soon. And I want to just offer a different thought, especially for this night of Bar Mitzvah, because I'm looking around, Briana and I are the only ones of family of family of
choice.
Right, we're a family of choice, absolutely. I was going to get there. And I know it's a moment of pure joy for all of you, and even for your congregation in Portland, who's getting to know their new rabbi, to feel the joy of your family and to be joined by that. We're all feeling this intense anticipation of what's going to happen tomorrow. And I think that our tradition actually offers that as a little bit of what redemption could be meant to be. And I want to give you 2 quick examples. Right? The first is that when a couple gets married and stands under the chuppah, and we say the 7 blessings, the rabbis tell us that that is supposed to be a moment of olam haba. It's supposed to be a moment of the world to come, a moment of redemption, a moment that is just pure love, pure joy, pure goodness, pure in the moment, pure presence. And the reality is we know that that's actually not possible for that to be continuous, because the next morning you wake up and real life happens. Right. And so there's this way in which it's about finding a moment of redemption, a moment of that experience. And the moment we're just starting now with Shabbat is also such a moment, because we're told that on Shabbat we get an extra soul, the neshama yetira, the extra soul that resides with us, that is designed to give us extra connection, extra meaning, extra presence on Shabbat. And the truth is that when Shabbat leaves us, that extra soul leaves us for the week. And it's up to us to use what we found to garner the strength till the next Shabbat, till the next moment of the experience of Olam Haba. And so these moments of pure clarity, or as I like to have said, pure love, pure meaning, pure insight, pure joy, are really what I think another way of looking at redemption can be. And I want to add 2 personal blessings to that. The first is to anyone who might be saying Mourner's Kaddish, because I think that memory is a moment of that. When we stand in memory of someone that we love, we're seeking some sort of new connection, new meaning, new sense of purpose from the fact that that person lived. And so for anyone who might be saying Kaddish, I want to bless you that the next moment we're going to go into in this service is a moment of Olam Haba, of that sense of residing with your loved one. And for Nadav and Sharon and Gary, and for everyone sitting here, I know we're all feeling like excited to be together, but also really excited to see Nadav get up there tomorrow. He's practicing something right now, but like that's what this is about. This is a moment. This whole weekend, this whole experience is a moment of redemption. It's a moment of redemption because there's so much love for each other. And it's also a moment of redemption because in a world so fractured, the fact that we can come together and be counterculture and say, no, we're going to find meaning in ancient tradition and not just give into the despair and not give into looking for our joy in what can be fleeting is redemptive. And I want to bless you that tomorrow morning and really the whole weekend, that you feel that sense of purpose. You feel that connection to each other. You feel that connection to our tradition. You feel that connection to the people who couldn't be here, whether through the distance physical or the distance of worlds, and that you feel that connection to the Holy Blessing One. Shabbat Shalom. Thank you. Anyone reciting Kaddish can stand and say together. Yikadal, Yikadash, Rabbi, Yalma, Divrach, Yurte, Yamlich, Lachute, V'chayachon, V'yamechon, V'chayedech, Beit Yisrael, V'agalat, V'zman Kariv, V'imru, Yehi Shmei, Rabbi, V'barach, V'yitbarach, V'yishtabach, V'yipa'ar, V'yitruman, V'yitnaseh, V'yitadar, V'yitaleh, V'yitalal, Shmei Kedusha, V'richu, V'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, Tushbechata v'nechmata, Damiran v'yalma v'imru. Amen. Yehi Shlam Rabba min Shmaya, V'chayim aleinu v'al Yisrael v'imru. Amen. Oseh Shalom v'mama, Tu Yaseh Shalom, aleinu v'al Yisrael v'kol Yoshvei Tevel v'imru. Amen. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. Briana. We're at Baruch. We're right, so Baruch.
Yeah.
This.
You want to see your
So I'm very excited to introduce my dear friend Beth Hammond. I've known Beth probably longer than I've known Gary. And then when Gary told me that he was moving to Portland, it was like the best professional shit I could have ever made, because now they get the blessing of working together and I get to be a little bit jealous. But Beth is going to share an original song as we transition from Kabbalat Shabbat, which is really just a warm-up for our davening, as we can get that Havana or Mari, all about transition, going from evening into the actual night. So without further ado, Beth.
The day falls down and we gather together, watch the sky fade from purple into dark blue black. Strike a match, fill the space with sweet golden light, sparkle bright in our hearts, and the air hangs still. The day draws down and we gather together, watch the sky fade from purple into dark blue black. Strike a match, fill the space with sweet golden light, sparkle bright in our hearts, and the air hangs still on the day, on the day.
Yashar Koach. Beth, for those who don't know, Beth and I had I have the real privilege of working with her in the Shabbat Fusion of the Eastside Jewish Commons. And after our first time working together, which was kind of thrown together in a very fast pace, she was inspired and wrote that piece, feeling about what it means to move into Mariv. What does it mean to move out of the week and into Shabbat? And so for the rest of this Mariv, I'll just give you the sense of what she wrote and the words that she used to say, we've been alive for a week, and that's a gift, right? And sometimes we forget that, but a lot has happened since last Motzei Shabbos, last Saturday night. And I am so pleased and thankful for my opportunity to get to work with Beth and to create with Beth. And for those that are around, we'll be doing more, moving a little bit into Shabbat morning, Psuke and Shacharit, next week, right? Yeah, it's next week. As she says, you look surprised, like I'm surprised that I know what's going on. We are going to turn to the words. Thank you, Beth. We're going to turn to the words of Ahavat Olam, about an everlasting, an endless love that surrounds us when we move into the words of the Shema, which are like the watchwords of our people. But it's really the beginning of a love sandwich, right? Ahavat Olam and Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha. Are you ready, Nadav? He's ready, he says.
למען תזכרו, עשיתם את כל מצוותיי, כי הם קדושים אלוהיכם, אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר עושה
Page 30. Page 30 for us. Mika Mocha. Who is like you, Adonai? The middle of page 30. Yeah. Ashkivenu. Ashkivenu, we ask God to shelter us in a shelter of peace. Ready? I know someday it'll all turn around because all my life I've been you. Adonai, Eloheinu, Leshalom, Ve'hamidenu Malkeinu Lechaim, Ashkiveinu, Adonai, Eloheinu, Leshalom, Ve'hamidenu Malkeinu Lechaim. In all cases, people will say, stop with the violence, stop with the hate, and we'll be free and proud to be under the same sun, singing song of freedom like in all the ways that you're able for Vishamru. In all the ways you're able. Mentally, spiritually, emotionally.
All of it.
Sometimes physically, not always. Vishamru. We're going to stay standing for the Amidah as we move into the Amidah, standing silent, well, not really silent, but quiet reflection. And so if you have a siddur, you'll follow along in the siddur. If you don't, well, if you have a siddur, you can look at the Hebrew or the English, or you could put the siddur down and really just focus on the meditations of your heart and all of the blessings that are surrounding us since last week. And for us, many surrounding us physically now. It's not simple these days to even gather. Right? It's not simple. So we're going to start with the first 6 words. Adonai Sfatai Tiftach Ufi Yagi Tehilatecha. We ask God to open our lips that our mouths might find some words to say that are meaningful. So Briana will lead us with those, and then we'll move into some quiet reflection. A few moments of quiet reflection. If you're still davening, please continue. If you're still offering the words of the Amidah, continue at your own pace. Shalem. We don't have it in our packets, but. What do you say?
I know it is.
Yikada vikada shemera ba.
Amen.
Ve'alma yivrachute ve'al mifmachute ve'chayechonu yomechonu chayegecho be'Yisrael. Bagalau bizman karim ve'imeru. Amen. Yehi shmeira v'mevorach. Le'olam le'olam le'almaya yivarach. Yivarach v'yishtabach v'yita'ar v'yitramam v'yinaseh. V'yitadar v'yitale v'yitalav shmei dekudasham. Richu. Le'elam mikol birchata v'shirata. Tishvechata v'nechamata. Da'amiram be'alma ve'imeru. Amen. Kabbalat Shabbat v'auton dechol Yisrael kodam v'hon v'yishmaya ve'imeru. Amen. Yehi shlama rabba min shemaya v'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'imeru. Amen. Yoseh shalom b'romav v'yaseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'al kol yoshvei tevel ve'imeru.
And we'll rise together for Aleinu. Take the book from me.
Aleinu l'shabeach Adon hakol, atem gdula leyotzei reshit, shelo asanu k'gilei haratzot, velo samanu k'mishpachot ha'adamah, shelo sam chelkeinu kahem, v'gor aleinu kechol hamonai, v'anachnu korim, u'mishtachavim u'modim, Miknei melech achei hamachnin, hakadosh baruch hu, shehu noteh shamayim ve'yoseh haaretz, u'masher tikra'o b'shamayim yimahal, u'shrinatu zo, u'shrinatu zo, megovei meromi, u'elakeinu einav, elef hakeinu epesuhato, kakatu betorato, nevata yaom ve'ashevota, elef ha'vecha, ki Adonai hu Elohim, asher hamayim ima'av, ve'al haaretz mitachat einon, einon.
Kakatu v'toratecha.
Adonai imloch le'olam va'ed, v'ne'eman v'haya Adonai, v'melech al kol haaretz, v'yom ha'hu, yeh Adonai echad, u'shemo,
Sleeps plenty. Thank you, Briana. You can have a seat. Hi, everyone. I'm not sure, is anyone reciting Kaddish tonight? I know Daniel was the other day. Daniel's there. Hey, Daniel. Daniel, you have your tukan in your house. You have your beanie on. Anyone else have a yard site or reciting Kaddish this evening? You can raise your hand on the button. Liz, who are you? Will you unmute yourself? Who are you saying Kaddish for?
For my brother-in-law,
Your brother?
Merle Benchner Zalman.
Mayor Benchner Solomon
Yes.
and Daniel, I know you're saying Kaddish for your mom and from
Unmuted.
No.
for your mom and for your stepdad. Anyone else saying Kaddish?
Yes,
Who's
Trudy, speak up.
Trudy.
Trudy.
for my Antoinette, Levin.
Annette Levin.
Annette Levin.
Yes, sir.
Yofi. So we'll rise together, those of us that are reciting Kaddish, to offer the words of our
Put your
tradition.
hand down there.
I'm looking.
You go to over here.
It's always
To these.
exciting.
Yes.
This is the point when you can unmute and it'll be get a little crazy and we'll say all the words, but it's fine. We'll know that we're holding each other in this space. Yid Gadal, Yid Gadal, Yalmad, Yivrach, Yutei, Yamlich, Malchutei, V'chayechon, V'yomechon, V'chei, V'chol Beit Yisrael, Bagala, V'izman, Kari, V'yimru, Amen. Yitbarach, Yitbarach, Yitbar, Yitbam, Yitnasei, Yitadar, Yitbarel, Shemed, Kudisha, Brichu, Amin Kol Birchata V'Shirata, Tushbechata V'Nechemata, Ramiran Be'alma V'Imru, Amen. Hey Shlama Rabba Min Shemaya V'Chaim, Amin Kol Israel V'Imru, Amen. Aseh Shalom B'Imromav, Hu Ya'aseh Shalom, Aleinu Ve'al Kol V'Imru, Amen. The last line asks for the one who makes peace in the heavens to create peace and wholeness for us, and we pray that everyone who's remembering a loved one tonight, that their memory be a source of strength and a source of comfort and a source of blessing, and we'll all say together, Amen. We're gonna conclude. What are we concluding with? We were deciding earlier. We were actually arguing earlier what we're concluding it with. I mean, we were deciding earlier. All right, we're concluding with Yigdal, if you have it, and then we'll wish you guys all a Shabbat Shalom. We'll have a few minutes just to say hi, and then some of us are hungry. That's your first time in. I love it. I'm hungry. Are you ready with
אחד בן יחיד כייחודו, נעלם וגם אין סוף לאחדותו. אין לו עדות הגוף ואין לו גוף, לא נערוך אליו קדושתו. קדמון לכל דבר אשר נברא, ראשון ואין ראשית לראשיתו. הינו אדון עולם וכל נוצר, יורד גדולתו ומותו, שחד גדולתו לצענו, אלא שגדולתו ודריפתו. וגם בישראל כמשה, נראו להגיד את גדולתו, תורת ונתן לעם ישראל, חגג נביאו מנדתו. לא יכול לפעל ולא ימיר דתו, בעולמים וזולתו. סופר ויודע שצרינו, מביט לסוף דבר בקדמתו. אומר לאיש חסד כדי יפעלו, נותן לרשעה כרישתו. ישלח לקצונים משיחנו, לפתות מחקקת ישועתו. מתים מחייל ולא חסו, ברוך הדעה שם תהילתו. מתים מחייל ולא חסו, ברוך הדעה שם תהילתו.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone. I just want to say thank you to Briana for all of her dedication to Nadav during his training, for being here, traveling from LA, to Beth for agreeing to sing with us tonight, and to Jenny for helping all of this happen from different locations across the planet. And we will be live from the farm at 10 a.m. tomorrow morning if you would like to join us. And other than that, I wish you a sweet Shabbat, a good Shabbat. Shabbat Shalom, everyone.
Shabbat Shalom, Mazel Tov.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. What?
Hi, Robert. I am. Hi, Brooke. Look at Brooke. Look. Brooke. Hi, Brooke. Shalom. Hey.
Right there.
Can't see it.
Hey, you're looking at me.
I know.
Shabbat. Shabbat shalom. Bye. Shabbat shalom.
As we were done.
See you in the morning.
Mazel tov, Shabbat shalom.
Mazel tov. Thanks for joining us.
Okay.
Go eat.